Hey record loving friends, this is Brian from Tokyo Record Style. I am leaving my office right now and heading home, but I have about 4 little errands to run before I go home. Do you want to come with me? A couple of interesting little spots. The first stop is to go pick up my motorcycle. And what will be interesting about this is that the motorcycle parking lot had just 1 spot left when I left my motorcycle there this morning. But the spot was not occupied by a motorcycle, but it was occupied technically by the fact that the chain that was meant to go around my tire and into the lock was already locked, meaning that I couldn't lock the bike, which means I technically shouldn't have parked there, but I did. And Mr. Porsche Cayenne, his alarm is going off, which is annoying. But let's find out together if my bike was ticketed, did some tenant come and chain it up, or is it still not locked up? Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's still locked up. The first person before me did this. Shame on them. But what that means for me is that I don't have to pay. There's a camera that says I didn't do it, so I should be exonerated, but probably there's some messaging over here on the sign that says don't park there if there's already, somebody's cheated the system, but I can't read any of this stuff. I mean, look at all this. Look, how am I supposed to make any sense of that? Do you know what I mean? So come with me on a little trip. First stop after here is going to be quite a cool place, but sadly I can't take you. I'm going to Red Ring Records. Found something on his website that I really want to send some VCLT, and I thought I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but I called him today and said, hey, do you have that record? Is it in stock? I want to come by and pick it up today. And he said, yeah, you're the guy who wants to do the video. And I said, if it's not too much to ask. And he said, no way, not today. The shop's super dirty. And I said, okay, well, how about this weekend? Then I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And he said, this weekend's going to be impossible too. And he gave me the impression that he doesn't want me in there recording. So I'm going to go there to pick up this record, but come with me along on the ride. Then we have a couple more errands after that. So first things first, I'm sitting here about to pay for the thing, but actually I don't have to pay for it. So let's go. First stop, Shinjuku, Red Ring Records. It's getting to be winter. It's getting to be nice and winter.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Okay, I am here in West Shinjuku for a gasoline stop. You'd think that getting gas in Tokyo would be relatively easy, but the gas stations are fairly spread out and you sometimes find yourself in a little panic when you're at the end of the tank, and that's what's happening right now. I have just 15 minutes to fill up the tank and to get over to Red Ring Records. I'm barely gonna make it, but let's get some gas and we'll do this. Okay. Okay, we are here at Red Ring Records. And I have all of but 3 minutes to get inside and get this record. So, as I said, Komatsu-san said, no part 2 of my Red Ring record video. So, it'll have to wait for another day. I will be right back with a record. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I just picked up my record. He was nice enough. He's a very nice guy. He just is a little bit camera shy. But if you're in Shinjuku, I recommend you come to Red Ring Records, especially if you love rock and roll. There's so many amazing records in there. So many. So many. And here is my trusty steed. And so what's next on the list is I finally finished watching Vinyl Richie's Japan vinyl tag videos. He made so many of them and it took me forever to listen to them all. He complained about how my list was so convoluted and so long, it's too dang long, and then he participates in it and he puts out 30 records to the list. So I actually went and listened to every single one of them, and wow, it was both a bit of homework to do and it was also really worthwhile. And I want to make a little hype video, as I promised I would, for anybody who participated in the Japan vinyl tag, and I want to make a little thank you message for Richie. Just go through the list and give him my impressions, and I'll do maybe a hyperlapse so you guys won't have to sit through that, but I'm gonna send him a little private video note just to say thank you. And then I've got 2 more things to do after that, so I'm excited for you to come with me. Let's head over to the northwest side of Shinjuku Station and I'll show you something cool. Okay, let's go. Okay folks, we are in Shinjuku in the Kabuki-cho district. It's called Kabuki-cho because at one point in Tokyo's history, the famous Kabuki theater in Ginza was going to move here. However, that never happened, but the name remains Kabuki-cho. It is a very lively entertainment district that is a little seedy, and it's a place where people come to fill their life with love and fun to their heart's content. It's used to be a bit more dangerous and colorful, but prior to the Olympics, they've kind of whitewashed it a little bit and Disneyfied it a bit. If you look over here in the distance, you'll see the Toho Cinema movie tower, and at the very, very top of it, you might not be able to make it out, but right up there is the famous Godzilla that breathes fire every hour. And I've come here specifically because I wanted to make Vinyl Richie a thank you message for participating in the Japan vinyl tag. Vinyl Richie's list was very wild and very destructive to my ears at some points. So it made sense to come to Godzilla's hometown here in Kabuki-cho and to record this thank you message. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bust my phone out. I'm gonna make a little message for Vinyl Richie, and you guys can hang out while I do that. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey, record loving friends, it's Brian from Tokyo Record Style. I am in Shinjuku in the Kabuki-cho district. It is a bustling entertainment area of Tokyo, possibly the seediest area in all of Japan. I've come here to give a very special thank you to Vinyl Richie for participating in the Japan vinyl tag. Thank you so much, Vinyl Richie. Vinyl Richie totally took the tag and rejigged the questions and trampled all over it and destroyed it in a delightful way, much like Godzilla right here on the top of Toho Cinema Towers destroys Tokyo every few years. I want to encourage anybody who wants to get involved in the Japan vinyl tag. It's still going. Follow Vinyl Richie's video, follow Tokyo Record Style. I'll leave it in the show notes. Thank you once again, Vinyl Richie. I really appreciate your list, and until next time, I'll see you at the record store. Bye. Okay, hey Vinyl Richie, this is Brian from Tokyo Record Style. I am in Kabuki-cho. I just made a little hype video for you, and I wanted to send you a little personal note to say thanks for participating in the Japan vinyl tag. I've come here because your vinyl tag totally blew me away. It destroyed my impressions of what a vinyl tag could be, like Godzilla destroys Tokyo every few years. And I made a little Okay, so I just recorded a video for Vinyl Richie. I recorded my hype video, and then I recorded my thank you message. And now I have 2 more things that I want to do. I had a big photo shoot over the weekend at a hotel, and when I parked, they gave me these visitor tags, and I forgot to give them back. And it's at a really nice place, and so fun little drive over there. I thought I would bring you with me. And then after that, there's a party that's going on. My friend Chris, who runs a company called Cheapo and who promotes awesome, cool, affordable stuff happening in Tokyo on his website called Cheapo. He's having some 51st volume of homie drinks or whatever the event's called. I've never been, so I'm gonna go to the Palace Hotel to drop off this key, and then I'm gonna go to 246 Commons. I'm gonna show up fashionably late. Correction, this party is over at 9, so we're gonna go there first and then to the hotel. All right, off we go. Bye, Kabuki-cho. Woohoo! Crazy, crazy Kabuki-cho. All right, off we go. Rubber side down.
I'm taking pictures of the people I think I will forget. I'm stacking notebooks on the dresser of those that haven't left me yet. Yet I know that they will go. The flash past and I'm positive my negatives will last.
Okay, I just showed up and this might already be over, but I'm going to check and say hello. We're going down a cool, this is a cool like drinks and things, and everybody's here, and this is the little spread. It's like a little sort of food court thing. So anyway, I'm gonna go say hello to everybody and get a beer. Somebody's saying hello. Okay, it's a friendly crew. Whoa, check it out. Hello. I'm gonna actually show you guys around this place. Brian, good to see you. Yeah, I know I'm at the end. I'm here for the thing, but I ran out of time. But let me show this place. I'm gonna show this place off real quick. Yeah, dude, check this out. What the hell is going on here? It's a food truck with freaking records. How cool is that? Oh my God. A turntable. It's so cool. It's really cool. Wow, check that out. With like amazing sandwiches and vegan ramen. Look at that, man. So good. Okay. So they moved the commune over here. Okay, nice. Okay, it used to be like a different place, but now they've got it going on here. And it's really cool. Okay, how about that? I'm gonna go say hi to Tokyo Cheapo Posse and Chris and see if I can get one last beer, 0 beer. And yeah, then we'll go over to the hotel to drop the keys back off. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, it's been a really nice party. I've had a really good time, had a 0 beer, and I'm just, once again, really impressed with this food truck called Deanie's. Deanie's is specializing in toasties, okay? They've got hamish and just cheese, and they're just kind of sold out, but the Macbeth, the Lady Macbeth, and on, and they've got vinyl records. Pretty cool. Some Smile Beach Boys, Charlie Parker. I just pulled out some George Harrison, and guess what? They just leave them here and outside and cover them up when it's raining, and that looks dangerous. That can't be good. But they've got the nice Denon turntable here and the nice amp, Denon amp, Count Basie. That's pretty neat. And a coffee machine. That's pretty cool. I actually asked about the owner, and the gal who's working told me that he'll be here on the weekends and that I should come and maybe chat him up. So maybe I'll do that. So I'm gonna say bye to everybody here and keep on heading out and take you guys with me on a little ride. Okay, so that was a Tokyo Cheapo meetup. Really fun. I should have been going to these a long time ago, but I haven't. And I am here, what's this street called? This is the Gold's Gym Street. I've forgotten the name, but all the really cool design houses. My favorite Tokyo designer, he's actually British, and he's actually since passed away, but Christopher Nemeth's shop, which is still run by his daughters, is back here in this neighborhood. I've actually never owned a piece of his except for a little accessories that are affordable, but I've always wanted to get one of his pieces. I'm a huge fan of Christopher Nemeth. I should take you there sometime. I wonder if they would let me shoot there. His works are really sophisticated and really punk at the same time. He's got a really interesting take on sort of tattered and refined aesthetic and a beautiful original silhouettes and shapes in his designs. So Christopher Nemeth, if you never heard of Christopher Nemeth, he's a British designer who was in Japan for much of his career, and I think the fashion world lost him a bit too early. He's responsible for much of the fashion sensibility on these very important fashion and trend-making neighborhoods of Harajuku and Omotesando. So for another video, I'll bring you back and we'll check out Christopher Nemeth. Now we're gonna go over to the hotel and drop these keys off and then head home and get home and eat some dinner and chill out, take a bath. Okay, off we go.
Let's not stop loving acorns. We watched our becoming tires swinging trees. I'm tripping at the doors of perception here. Oh, you're cast off refuse. Your scattered shoes on the floor. You're watching the news.
We are here in Marunouchi. That is the Imperial Palace. That's Tokyo Station, and this is the Ginza, and we are headed over there to the Palace Hotel.
Never stop to think of you. On this moment, those flowered shoes you always wore and left for me before the door. But when I do, I sadly know that they will go. The flash past, and I'm positive my negatives will last.
There's a rather insane party going on in the hotel lobby, and they've got their eye on me. The motorcycle guy in the leather jacket, but it should be fine. Okay. Back on the road, heading home, finally. I mean, technically we could do one last thing. I would like to get home, but there is one more thing we could do. Should we do it?
But when I do, I sadly know that they will go. The flash past, and I'm positive my negatives will last. Let's put emphasis on photos. Let's emphasize our used to be. And for God's sake, let's not stop loving acorns. We watched our becoming tires swinging trees.
Check. Okay. We're here in Shinjuku, and I've got the phone here, I've got the mic, and we might do some man on the street with Rachel's ghost. There's a little bit of pandemonium on the show. Apparently, yesterday was a big episode in that a lot of people who don't normally come on came on. It's this whole circus sideshow thing. But I like to pop on every now and again and give some takes from Japan. I actually have been really busy for the last few days and haven't been on. A little bird told me that people were saying, where's Tokyo Record Style? So I'm gonna pop on here, give a little hot take from the streets of Tokyo. There's some cherry pickers here on the Studio Alta. There's these giant cranes. There's dudes up at the top of these giant cranes. I don't know what they're doing up there, but they are way the hell up there. They're putting some graphics on the building apparently. And over here, this one is the holographic cat billboard, which people come from all over to photograph. I'm probably gonna talk about these things on the stream. I'm gonna try to keep this short though. Highly unlikely that we'll find a record store bag, but you never know. Okay, let's do this. Check, 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 check. Beep, beep, beep. Hey guys.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, Rachel, can we clear up a rumor that's spreading like wildfire?
All right, go ahead. What's the rumor?
Brian, there's a rumor that I've chased you away for some reason. Is that true?
No, Rob, it would take a
go.
lot more for you to chase me away.
All right, see all you shitheads? That is not true.
But I will admit I was disappointed that my idea, in fact, I'll tell you, I've gone ahead and started this thing anyway. You'll have to see how it progresses. Yeah.
Well, can I ask you another question? Brian?
You want to know what I've been doing for the last 2 days?
No, I could care less.
Is that what you want to know?
I have another question. I have another question that involves me. Now, when this eventually fails, and I say it failed, will you be upset?
Well, I've put a few chapters into my novel, and I took some walks, and I made love to my wife, and I made some bread. I did some gardening. I worked with wood. I did a lot of woodworking. That was mainly what I did. Made woodworking and make love to my wife.
Hold on.
That is considered woodworking in certain countries.
Hold on. So it's said to your face here, Brian. Your best quality, I believe, without knowing you 100%.
Oh wow! Hold on. Let me get ready for this. This could be good.
Is your enthusiasm?
Well, wait a second. I just got thrown under the bus 10 times for my enthusiasm.
No, hold on. I kid because I care, right? But here's the main thing.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you. That's what I'm here to do for us today. I'm here on the streets of Tokyo, where we're on the east side of Shinjuku Station, outside of the famous Studio Alta building. You will see up here on the Studio Alta building, there's two enormous cherry pickers that are about 6-7 stories in the sky, taking some signage off of here. Over on this signage billboard over here, this is a very famous billboard, and people come from all over. It's one of these billboards that
Creature! There's a cute creature!
There's some cute creatures. Why don't we see if we can ask a musical question to these cute ladies, eh?
Okay, go.
すみません。
Oh, yeah.
ちょっといいですか？ちょっと3分ぐらいがありますか？音楽好きですか？あ、いいですか？ちょっとだけ。ちょっと2分だけ。Okay, we lost that. How about these crazy girls? すみません。ちょっと2分ぐらいがありますか？ Those guys were nuts. あ、すみません。音楽好きですか？
The guy behind you just took your wallet, I think.
Uh-oh, pickpocket.
Hey, I'll tell you what they haven't taken. They haven't taken my GoPro that's been sitting here recording for the last 10 minutes, just sitting on the wall.
Did they steal your dignity?
Anyway. All right, I'm giving up, guys. This is embarrassing.
It's not happening. The gaijin is being repudiated.
It's not happening. Okay, I give up.
Okay,
I
we
give up.
love you, Brian. What a great
love you.
what a beautiful
Yeah,
city.
I'm really
What a
sorry we
fun
couldn't do a
time.
little bit better, but hey,
Yeah.
it's nice to hear that I was thought about. That was really nice, and I had a big job. I was really busy, and
All right, Brian, thank you so much.
all right,
Bless
we'll
your
see you
heart.
next time. Bye,
All right.
Peanuts.
Bye,
Bye, everybody. See
Brian.
ya.
Take care,
Tokyo
Brian.
record
Brian is
style. There
I
goes
love Brian.
adorable.
He's
All
so
right.
fun.
Okay, well, that was rather embarrassing. Didn't manage to track somebody down the street. Could have done it, but just was trying to find some interesting looking person who wasn't just the average Joe Schmo walking down the street. So, hey, sometimes you eat the bar, sometimes the bar eats you. So it's time to go home. It's very time to go home. All right, you guys want to cruise with me on a ride home? Let's do it. Bye, Shinjuku. Well, folks, that just about wraps her on up. We've reached the end of the line. I want to thank you for joining me all across this giant city, Tokyo Ga, all the way back to my cozy little neighborhood of Hamadayama, where I call home. I'm just a few blocks away, and so it's time to call it a night. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like and subscribe button. Give it a share. Leave a comment. Tell me when you're coming to Tokyo. I want to come and pick you up at the airport and drive you around and show you all my favorite haunts. So thank you again for indulging me, and until next time, I will see you at the record store.